You just got back from vacation and now you're thinking, we should buy a place there. Could use it whenever we wanted, wouldn't have to spend money on rent. Can we afford it? That's the question. Let's take a look at a few things to determine if you can afford a vacation home, and then you can go from there and see if it makes sense for your situation. First on the list, how are we gonna pay for this thing? Vacation homes are expensive, they're a big investment. Some buyers may be able to pay cash, but the majority of us will need to look at financing options. That means involving a lender, and that lender may require up to a 20% down payment on this type of purchase. Even if they don't, I wouldn't recommend putting down any less than 10%. That just opens you up to risk in a lot of different ways. And please don't consider taking equity from your primary residence to come up with the down payment amount for the new loan. Also, interest rates can be a little bit higher on this type of purchase than they would on a primary residence, so that's another consideration. And the lender won't take into consideration any potential rental income, as this is a second home purchase, not an investment property. Next on the list is the total cost of home ownership. So we just talked about principal and interest associated with the mortgage, but there's also property taxes, home insurance, utility bills, maintenance and repair costs, furniture and decor, a bunch of other things that go into the total cost of home ownership. We want to make sure these are reasonable and they fit within our plan. And lastly is cash flow. How is this going to impact our ability to save and invest for the future? Are we still going to be able to commit to saving and investing 20% of our gross income? Is our total expense for housing going to be at 30% or less? If those numbers match up, it may be a good fit to go ahead and move forward, depending on a couple of other things. So also want you to think about, what are your goals for this property? Is this just an emotional decision? Also, this is a big one. Will you have the income to support any additional expenses or unexpected expenses over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, however long you plan to own the property? And is your family on the same page? Is this a place you're really going to use? You're going to get your money's worth out of it? Because there is opportunity cost associated with this type of purchase. It's a great thing, but it also takes away from your ability to do some other things that you may love and value as well. So I hope this helps. This is just from an affordability standpoint. Looking at whether it's a good investment is a completely another conversation that we can talk about.